I was 10 years old when Grandma came to live with us. It was 6 months after Granddad passed, and I guess she must have been lonely in that big old house of hers. I didn't mind. Not at all. Grandma was loud, fun, and always had a pocket full of boiled sweets. But what I loved most were her stories. She told me stories about the war, about her childhood. But my favorites were the scary ones. Grandma knew how to tell a scary story. She'd turn off the lights, sit close enough for me to smell the sweet on her breath, and stare at me with those piercing blue eyes. There's one story she told me I'll never forget. The story about the shower and Mr. Longfingers. Grandma said people like her, people sensitive to certain things, could never spend too long in the shower. It was risky. Risky how? I asked. She stared at me for a long moment before she answered. It's only risky if you close your eyes. Longer than 10 seconds, and he might come. Mr. Longfingers, she whispered. Nobody knows exactly what he is. Some say he's drawn to the heat and steam. Others say he slips into our world through it. But the ones who actually see him, they never get to tell the story. Grandma told me the rules. Close your eyes for 5 seconds, fine. 10, maybe okay. But 15. That's when you hear it. The tap 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 of his fingers on the glass. And if you ever hear that sound, promise me you'll never open your eyes, she said. I barely slept that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I imagined fingers reaching for me. And in the shower, shampoo running down my face, eyes shut. I could feel it. The pressure. The silence before a scream. And I'd rip my eyes open, stinging with soap. Just to make sure I was still alone. Eventually, my mom found out about Grandma's stories. She was furious. She said Grandma had scared me half to death, filling my head with monsters. But the next night, Grandma came to my room. No stories. Just a sad look in her eyes. You know I'd never let anything hurt you, right? She said. I'll protect you. I'll scare him off myself. She smiled at me. But it didn't quite reach her eyes. A week later, I woke to the sound of running water. The shower. I ran down the hall, heart pounding, and pushed open the bathroom door. The steam hit me first. And then I saw her. Grandma. Lying on the tiles, eyes wide, one hand curled against her chest, the other dragging across the shower glass. Finger marks etched into the steam. They said it was a heart attack. Quick. Painless. But I knew better. Because later, when I went back into that bathroom, I checked the glass. And the marks her fingers left. They weren't